Has anyone ever told you that you've been charging your phone completely wrong? That you've been plugging it for too long, or the overnight charging is killing your phone's battery? Well, in this video, we'll cover all the myths and facts about the batteries and how you can preserve your phone's battery. Well, every smartphone these days actually comes with a lithium-ion battery. And to imagine a lithium-ion battery, think of it as a container. Container which has two electrodes, a cathode, which is a positively charged lithium metal oxide, and an anode, which is a negatively charged carbon, and in most cases graphite. And this container is separated by a semi-permeable membrane or a porous membrane that selectively allows only lithium ions to pass through. And this container is filled with electrolyte, which could be a gel, liquid, or solid. So what happens is when you connect your battery to a power source, lithium metal oxide goes through a chemical reaction where it releases a lithium ion and an electron. Lithium ion travels through the electrolyte and through the porous membrane all the way to the anode, and where it settles within the graphite. The electron takes an outer circuit path and they reach the anode where they finish a chemical reaction. This reaction repeats itself multiple times as we charge and discharge our phone. So when we discharge, the opposite happens and the lithium ions move back and electrons move back to the cathode, in process generating electricity. As every good thing, lithium ion batteries also don't last forever. They have a finite number of recharge cycles that you can go through, and after that it starts degrading. And that's because every time we charge our batteries and discharge it, there's a lot of chemical reactions that are taking place within the battery, and there are a lot of unwanted byproducts that are produced, and these byproducts actually get settled on the semi-permeable membrane, making it hard for lithium ions to pass through. Sometimes they'll settle on the electrodes, making it less efficient for chemical reactions to take place, and there's actual physical wear and tear of electrodes, and sometimes there's corrosion that takes place, and overall they decrease the battery's health. So you might be thinking, if you're only gonna get a limited number of cycles out of this lithium-ion battery, you might as well charge it to 100% and then use it all the way to 0%. Well, you don't want to do that. Discharging it completely to 0% would be like using your car's engine oil all the way 0% and then trying to top it off. Well, that will actually cause physical damage and be very costly. Well, same thing happens with a lithium-ion battery. So anytime we actually try to drain it all the way to 0%, there are some lithium ions that are hard to extract. And we try to remove them, it actually causes physical damage to the electrolytes and anode layers, making it difficult for it to charge the next time. So a best way will be to use your own battery only between 20% to 80%. Also, lithium-ion batteries are highly prone to high temperatures. High temperature actually cause physical damage, and that's the reason you don't want to be plugging in your phone overnight. So what happens when you charge your phone overnight? When it drops to 99%, your phone tries to charge it back to 100%, and this trickle charging actually increases the temperature of the battery. So what about fast chargers and wireless chargers? They might be very convenient, but however, they produce a lot of heat when we actually use them. Well, there you have it, guys. These are my tips and tricks to save phone's batteries. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.